Hello to the multi-topic video. How's it going? If you're here, this is multi-topic, and this is how I do these videos. Random background, look at the thing that is my thing. So, yeah, I've been playing Life is Strange True Color, because I started playing more Life is Strange. I also beat Life is Strange Before the Storm, so I now have more experience with that game. And I agree with the thought process of the people who were like, Deck 9 just doesn't like Chloe Price. Because I also bought the deluxe edition of True Color. Don't judge me. It was $20. So, it was... I agree with the thought process that they don't like her. Because the way that they handle her character is very poor. Considering Deck 9 is the one that has been kind of running the story at this point. Because, you know... they've been running it for a long time, longer than the first people. So it just makes me think that they did not enjoy the character to the point that they wanted to move on. And also, there wasn't a voice actor strike, when they made the fucking Before the Storm game, and they changed the voice actors. So that tells me that they did just not like Ashley. I don't know what Ashley did to offend them. I have no clue. Besides that, yeah, I started talking about anime because it was something that I could recall cleanly while I was sick. And, also mentally unavailable because of my family situation. So, it was something I could call from the recesses. That's the reason you guys have been seeing more anime. I'll eventually get back on the manga, but, the anime for now. The next anime I'm probably going to talk about is, Overlord, which... ironically, I don't like Overlord. I don't like it. It's never been something that clicks with me. There are stories that I just don't like, and that's one of them. It's just off for me. I've never been able to find enjoyment in watching that show. I've watched all of the seasons of Overlord. Don't like it. I don't. I like characters from Overlord, but I don't like it because I don't like Einzo Gon. I don't like his character, which he is the fucking show, so guess what? I don't like the show. Love the voice actor, though. Team 4-star, for the English dub. That was fucking great. I loved hearing, fucking Cooler be Hines, and I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Nice to see you, Cooler. Yeah. Last time I saw you, you were kicking Vegeta in the dick, so it's good to see you again, bud. But besides that, fucking what? New section of the video, because I had to replace something. You're going to see a really rough cut in a minute, because I don't want to spend the time to blend that better. But I just did a video on this section, so I figured I needed to replace it. Okay, so let me go into what you're about to hear. It's me talking about my frustrations with even an older manga like Toradora. Because with reflection, that is not a very well-aged story. The romance doesn't make a lot of sense. It's kind of half-assed. He probably shouldn't have ended up with her in the first place. The palm top tiger, that was a... But, yeah, it's a part of some tropes that I don't like, because in reference to the video I just made today about the randomly beating on someone trope, because that's also guilty of it. I don't like a lot of those tropes where it's stupid forced romance and that. And rough cut 2-1. Toradora still pisses me off though, even though it's old. I fucking hate Toradora, but that's because it has a very bad romance. If you actually think about it logistically, that's a really bad romance. And doesn't make a lot of sense. A lot of manipulation and bullshit. So that's another one. If I talked about that, I'm not a fan of Toradora. The first time I watched it when I was a prepubescent teen, fuck yeah, I love Toradora. Toradora was fucking awesome. But also, I thought Kampha was a fucking great anime when I was a prepubescent teen. I thought fucking, goddamn, what was his name? It's I got the fucking manga. I'll find it. There was another one. It was a anime and a manga about a cat demon protecting this family because of this bond that was done by an Omioji years ago. to protect this family of like divine blacksmiths, and the son hadn't been able to manifest that power yet, and until he could do it and be able to protect himself, she would protect him. And also he was allergic to cats and somehow became not allergic to cats because he loved her and she loved him, and yeah, fucking bullshit. But it was a great time. It was a great time, like, legitimately. But Kempa, it's a lot of funny memes from that, honestly. Yeah, good, what else? Because there was another story I was going to talk about. Oh, fuck, did I really want to talk about that one? Alright, fuck it. I have it here. Vampire Night. Yeah, fucking Vampire Night. Yuki Cross, baby, at Cross Academy, motherfucker. Yeah, with Zero and fucking, what was the big vampire's name? I forget his name. It's a story with a lot of incest. And like, a lot of incest. So much incest. Like, because the whole idea of vampires in that story is pretty much keeping the blood pure, and some families took it a little further than others, and just so happens that the main character, Yuki, and her crush, they're related, but he's like the progenitor of her family line, so she's like, she's banging her great-great-great-grandfather or something, because vampires live a long time. And like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Who am I kidding? It's pretty bad. And then eventually she gets with Zero, and also she gave up her life so her great-great-granddad, who she had a kid with, would be able to live as a human. And it's like pretty much at the end of human time, and it's just a weird story. Because yes, I kept up with the like biannual like chapters that they fucking release, or it's annual chapters or some shit like that. No, I think it's not biannual or fucking annual. I think it's once every. It's like 3 or 6 months. I think it's 6 months. They make this like chapter for a continuation series. So it's ridiculous. Like, and yes, I only read that. I didn't read the manga because I was not going to force myself to read the manga. I wasn't. I watched the anime. Just like I watched Domestic Girlfriend. And no, that I did not watch it because of, trash taste. I actually read it first, and then I watched like one episode because I couldn't force myself to watch it after reading it. And that has an awful ending, by the way. Domestic Girlfriend has an awful ending. And also, I think it has like awful last 120 chapters. But it was good while it was just a pussy who looks pretty because he had a glow up. Like, that was interesting. Characters being a pussy, looking great, but kind of wanting to get some ass. That was actually pretty nice. But, oh, God. Jesus. Like, some of the things I admit to, man. Some of the things, because this video is going to come out. If you're still here, my God, I applaud your iron will, my friend. I applaud it. Because now I'm just looking at things that I've watched. I took a whole shit ton of screenshots earlier. There was a gender-bent Oda Nobunaga story called, like, the Ambitions of Oda Nobunaga, or some shit like that I watched and actually enjoyed it a lot. Like, I remember loving that series. I haven't been able to find it in so long. I'm gonna get Crunchyroll if it's on there, because I want to watch that again. Because it was just a fun series back in the day to watch. I watched a lot of weird shit, man. I watched so much weird shit. I'll tell you all about it one day. One day. But yeah, this is my limit. 5 seconds away. Yeah, see ya.